And hopefully the the flags are correct here. Yeah, and this is the grand finals of the Scandinavian Arms Open, the third one in its series. And Ville trying again with this Kid Cobra setup that he was using previously. And Yätta, of course, not a Min-Min, but a Ribbon Girl. There we go. Let's see if Yätta can take this back. Now, he's usually been on the other side of this bracket. He's been playing from the losers bracket every time. And now he's finally from the winner's side, so he only needs to take, he needs to take 3 games to end this. And for Ville, it's all about getting those double, the 6 games actually. Sorry, my math. What's happening with me? Now Ville has been showing a very strong start here. It's all about Yätta trying to get back into the groove. Ville was using the popper a lot before in the previous matches they've had, but now has switched to the roaster. So it's not the same thing that Yätta was facing previously when he won against Ville. So he has to kind of readjust a bit. And so far it's looking really great for Ville. Oh, I was going to say Yätta needs to really get out of there, but isn't able to and gets hit by that megawatt. Ville is very much so just poking around with his roaster every time, getting those hits in. Doesn't really need to use that megawatt at all. Yätta switching it up, going with Slamomander, tries to see. And Ville is also actually switching back to Popper. Now they're trying to kind of read each other here in these situations. Yätta getting back now a bit, getting some damages in. Ooh, very close. Has to watch out for that megawatt. Ooh, gets hit by the megawatt. 310 damage in the rush. That's enough. I think Ville should be happy with that. Ooh, looked like Yätta was going for like a bait grab there. You know, just shooting it into the wall. Oh, he's trying. Is he going to? Yes, he does. Goes for the rush confirm. Gets 335, and that's a really good, nice amount of damage. Doesn't break that arm though. Okay, puts Ville in the red. Now he's got this groove back here. You know, it doesn't look like it's... Oh, there we go. Takes the second round. It doesn't look like it, but punching straight through that popper can actually cancel it most of the times. But you just have to go for it, you know. It looks like it won't work, but it actually does. Now both players sticking to that combo here. Ville kind of seems like he was a bit more... Ooh, this is very dangerous. Okay, Yätta uses the rush. Not in a rush confirm, and that's dangerous actually against Ville, especially with the Kid Cobra dashes. Gets counter rushed because of that, but he's still not out of it yet. Gets a lot of uncharged hits, which is bringing him back slowly but steady. Ooh, that megawatt is just following him around. It's so scary. Now they're basically on equal health here. And Yätta has to make a choice. Does he want to go for that kind of style of rush again, or does he want to get the rush confirm? The rush confirm, of course, is more safe in this when you can hit it, but it's about can he get it, you know, in the first place. Ooh, the grab, the first one in a while actually. Solid mix-up from Yätta. Okay, now they're both just finding some posture here. Oh, let's see if we can... The one who gets this rush is basically going to win this game. Oh, Ville clipping Yätta with that rush. Waste some time as well, is in the lead now. Now he's going to try to waste the time so Yätta can't get this. Oh, this is so dangerous. Okay, gets a grab in, but there's almost no time enough. No, oh my god, Ville. Uses that megawatt to block the rush there in the last second. That was very smart play from him. Oh my god. Alright. Yätta really needs to readjust to that. That was interesting use of that megawatt. think it's the first time I've seen that kind of play. Yeah, and this, if you weren't aware, this is the third time Yätta is in the grand finals. So if he wins this, this will be the third time he takes this entire bracket. So it's up to Viljar to see if he can dethrone him, and we're going to Mausoleum to find out. No changes to the arms as well. And Ville going back to that first setup that I had in the first round with the roaster. It was working really great actually for him, but we haven't seen this these two setups clash yet. This will be the first time. This specific setup that I mean. And it's the thing, like, because he's been getting he's been basically making Yätta used to the popper so much, so when he's actually getting hit by that roaster several times now, it's like, oh shit, alright, that's actually not a light arm anymore. I need to really think about that. And has managed to get the lead of that. Okay, Ville, alright, that works. 175 damage is not a lot, but he denies that rush with a megawatt. It's so, like, it's so strong. If you know how to use a heavy arm, that's like really crazy strong. But you know, you have to actually use it in the correct way too, which is like one of the most difficult things in this game. Yätta still in this though. They're still very close in the health here. The rush wasn't, the damage from the rush wasn't really that big. Still same thing here. Now Yätta has a rush available and does get it. Won't be able to finish him off. Puts him in almost a magic pixel here. And Ville will have a rush here for the last part, the last 10 seconds of the game, but I'm not sure if he actually wants to use it. He can just finish this with a grab. Oh, but okay. Decides to save it for the next round, and Yätta takes a round of himself. Both of these players also being on the dashboard for both the world dashboard, but of course the European one as well. Viljar has always been kind of hovering around the second half of the 200s, while Yätta has... Oh, actually has been way further there, but Yätta has been very solidly being in the top 50 at least. I think Ville has been as well. Just depending on how much they play, basically. Ooh, Yätta going for that double glove rush, which is kind of slow now since there was a nerf to it like way back, but gets a decent amount of damage. But this is the first time we see Yätta going with the double toasters, very much trying to like, it's almost like a fuse between the Gore Magala playstyle of like just spamming things wildly, but also jumping around. You know, of course not being able to be in tower mode as a Helix player. Okay, Viljar not able to... Oh! He was... Okay, Yätta very much so trying to deny that rush. But, you know, that's a really hard thing with the popper and megawatt. The hitbox when they're rushing is just too darn big. Ville bringing it back. I'm not sure if this setup was working as Yätta wanted to, and there we see it, switching back to the Salamander. You know, has a bit more options going around that megawatt, and also allows for that, you know, rush confirms, way more damage than rushes. I think the most that you can do with a double toaster is probably around the 260s, while this is, you know, you can go out to like at least like 340, so... good choice by Yätta to switch it back, but it's a good choice to, you know, try things out, see if it works. Trying to find the you know, the flaws in Ville's play here, basically. Both of the players have a rush now, and I do believe that... Oh, that was... Oh, that's definitely not what he wanted. Okay. Ville is really good with using these like counter rushes. The mobility of Kid Cobra is just too great. You're just able to sidestep that in like completely, like in a way that's not possible with any other character. Puts Yätta in the red and also takes another game. This is a 2-0 lead now for Ville, who's coming from the losers bracket, of course. So if he takes a 3-0, he needs to take another 3-0 or another 3 games at least to win that €20. Very, it's almost like a curse. Like if you're going from in this tournament from the winners finals, then you're like doomed to lose in the grand finals. This is so strange. Yätta really needs to find an answer here. It looks like he's really close with the Slamamander, but he has not found the specific answer yet. And we're going to change the stage, going to Temple Grounds. Will Yätta be able to bring this back, or will Ville reset the bracket? Let's find out on Temple Grounds. No, again, no changes to the arms. Both of these players are respecting each other's play styles and just want to kind of play this out with the setups that they've chosen. Let's see if Yätta can actually... I think he won one of the stages when he faced Ville with the setup, and he was using those pillars a lot to his advantage, so let's see if he can do that again. Actually, yeah, he is playing with the popper right now. Okay, yeah, now he's actually in the lead. This is completely different from the last. And Ville again just going for those pillars, trying to destroy them as quickly as possible. Get some help there from Yätta by getting thrown into one of them. Oh my god, that rush. Holy crap, that was so slow from the Glove Rush. That's the nerf for you. Oh my god. Oh, the only rush in the game to be so slow, despite being a middle arm. Middle-weight arm, sorry. Ooh, manages to break the arm, but doesn't get anything from that. Keeps the pressure up, though. God damn, he's spamming it like crazy with that popper and the toaster. Like, he's almost giving like a big opportunity for Ville to use the rush, but this pressure is like immense from Yätta. He's completely switched it up. Closer to grab, not being able to get that. But yeah, you know, that was good. It was solid play from Yätta. Alright, second round now. Can Ville stop this pressure? Yes, Christian, he has to answer. At least strategically, because this that was looking harsh for him. You know, Yätta's just really good at mixing up both the charged and uncharged punches. Because of the double jump that the Rim Girl has, she can just like, almost like switch between charged and uncharged in a way that other characters really can't. You know, Springman has the charge up time to get that deflect, you know. And Min Min with the dragon arm. So it's just like really interesting to see how he can just choose to mix up the timing so fast. And it's one of the reasons why he's such a good Rim Girl player. Like, you know, he's not spamming the triple jumps. He's always just mixing it up with both the uncharged and charged punches so much. Oh, and Yätta is... No, Ville is trying to find an opening here, but it's just too difficult. Yätta just reads him and is like steering this, the control, or the flow of the game rather, so well. Now he can probably finish this if he finds an opening for the rush. Oh, such a nice... like jump there, dashing back and forth. Okay, just one hit away now from Yätta to not have this being a 3-0. Oh, is he getting the jitters? Oh my god, Ville is getting closer and closer now. It's only 10 seconds left. Oh, but gets the hit from the popper. Alright, it's not gonna be a 3-0 after all. Did he find the answer that I was looking for? That was... You know, this is not the only reply that Ville has. He has so many characters in his arsenal, so if he feels like too threatened, he has so much time to just like Or he at least he has so much time. He has at least this one game now to change it up and switch characters if he would want to. Okay, and it's going to sparring. I could assume that that's actually means that he's not going Kid Cobra, but we'll see. Just double checking. Yep, sparring ring it is. Yep. No. Okay. Thought I saw the wrong thing there. It almost looked like the Ville switched to Ribbon Girl. That would have surprised me so much. Yätta is probably like he's crazy with the mirror matchup of Ribbon Girl, so would have been really strange. Anyways, in the first game here, you know, same as usual, the popper wars that we've seen before. You know, both players going strong. I think Yätta is trying to find that flow that he had from Temple Grounds, just like switching between those charged and uncharged punches. He's looking like he's almost getting the hang of it right now. Ville almost keeping up a bit better than the last time at least. Ooh. Yätta is so strong. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Okay, yeah, he's very like selective about like the distance now. Right now, Yätta is like they're both on the like edge of this yellow ring that you can see in the stage here. Like they're never going inside of it. Both of the players, they're just on the very edge of it, not being too close because that's way scary. Now both players have the rush. Let's see who takes the initiative. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Like both of the players are just staying on this edge now. Ville is taking the initiative a bit. Sees that he has not that much time left. If he wants to get something done, he has to do it now. 80%. Oh my god, he almost doesn't have any time left. I don't think he has now. So now it's just about like, can he scare Yätta in using that rush? No, he won't. Very, very solid zoning by Yätta. This distance of this like yellow edge of the ring is just working in his favor oh so well because the megawatt is just too slow. Oh, and for the first time we actually see the megawatt being like brought down from Ville, going with the roaster and popper. And Yätta just recognizes that instantly and just like, oh well, okay, then I'll just rush you because you won't be able to block with that megawatt that you've been doing for the last 5 games, you know. So amazing play from Yätta. Oh my god, no! Oh, that was so close. It looked like he was about to cancel that rush, definitely, but the hitbox from that, the popper and roaster was just way too big. Now Ville is just bringing it back, surely and slowly here. Has managed to work up almost a rush again now after using that. Oh my god, alright, this is going to be a close one, I think. Yätta again, trying to use the rush. Manages to like stop it twice there. Ville still has this rush available, but it's not gonna be an easy path for him just because he has it. Okay, Yätta decides this time to be a bit more defensive. That could have cost him the game if he tried to rush that. Oh, it gets 2 uncharged hit. This is going to go down to the last punch here. Oh my god, 15 seconds left, and dude, Yätta uses the rush. Just ship damage now, and Ville is on almost a magic pixel here. Oh, 7 seconds left. Who's it going to go to? They're just denying each other's arms. And Ville just got his rush. But Yätta puts a 2-2 score. Oh my god. It's getting so close between these players. Holy crap. Oh my god, that was so clutch. Like, goes down to the wire just as it was in the winners. What is it? Was it winners semis or the winners? Yeah, the winners finals, just as we saw before. Holy crap. Whew. Things are definitely heating up because this is possibly the last game for Ville. You know, if he wants to get that first place finish and the 20 euros, he so needs this match. And it would be the first time, you know, that the going closer to Yätta not being the winner of these tournaments. Going back to Temple Grounds, which is the stage that Yätta has been winning so much on. This could be the end for Ville, who's now mixing it up. Oh my god, so hype. He's deciding to switch characters in this possibly the last match here. And as we know, he is using the different styles of other players. So right now he's playing with the Twin 5-0 style of the American Twin 5-0 player who's been winning so many tournaments with this Biffler Ice Dragon combo. It's such a great zoning tool. And now it's up to Yätta to, like, you know, of course Viljar has to adapt his playstyle, but for Yätta it's like, what the hell? Like, okay, now I have to play a really different game. Can he hide? Like, is it a good thing for him to hide behind these pillars? Maybe not. It's not looking like it, because now he has to change or chase Ville, not being the one being chased as before. So far it's looking good though. Oh, Ville sidestepping. Spicy sidestep there from the Lollapop player. So good to see Ville using all of these characters to take the victory, or try to take the victory at least. Now things are slowing down a bit. The bad thing about this Lollapop playstyle is that it's so hard to find a way to rush the other player. You can't really rush confirm as he did with the Popper usually. And it's just like really difficult. You have to find a way to kind of confirm with the Biffler basically. And you really want to be close to that to actually, you know, be able to do that. Because you can't really confirm of a hit. You can sometimes, but it's like really difficult. And now the 10 seconds are left and Yätta is in the lead here actually. Might actually be taking... Yeah, he's looking like he will be taking this first round here. Was this a good choice from Ville? Was this a good choice? Possibly the last round of the evening and this tournament now. Ville needs to pull something out here. He needs to use that rush successfully to actually be able to get it! Oh my god, that was such a clutch thing. He decides to use the rush, but sees that Yätta will be able to overpower him with his own rush, so he just, like, lets both of them rip and, you know, shields that. It was so, such a good option there for Ville. Blinds Yätta now for a couple of seconds. Doesn't do that much though. Most of these players at this level, they can just listen and basically understand what's going on. That's the first freeze of first time he has freezed Yätta in this entire match. And both of them have a rush. Might be able to see the same thing happening again here. Ooh, the Yätta is getting cancelled there from the rush. That's kind of clutch from Ville. And Ville using the rush of his own! Doesn't manage to get it on the Ice Dragon. That's a really, really difficult rush to make. Because you need to hit the player with the beam as they go down. It's just like a most illogical physics puzzle ever, you know. Twin 5-0, of course, has perfected this, but, you know, Ville is... He knows the playstyle, but not the fine details of these kind of... the setups. And now Yätta is trying to push him into this corner here. This is really strong. Not letting Ville get anywhere. Oh, the bait grab. Another bait grab. And a third. And he gets that one. That was not a bait. Still not in the lead. Who is... Oh, and it goes to Ville. Oh my god. I was for sure thinking that Yätta would... Like, was going to go for the rush there. But it was... Oh my god. Decides to keep it for the next one. The main thing for Yätta here is not to get hit by that rush. That is so, like, it's so crucial. Like, he wants to get in close there, but with Lollapop's mobility, it's actually not that safe to get in close because of the, like, crazy long dash from shielding. Ooh, almost gets that grab as well. It's just not as safe of an option as well, and Lollapop has been getting those buffs for the... Oh, nice sidestep! And he gets the ice Ice Dragon Rush for this time. Oh my god. This could be what Ville wants. This could be his road into resetting the bracket. Oh my god. He has to lead now. Both of them with the same amount of rush. But it's difficult. Like, he needs to keep this pressure up that he has had. If Yätta nails this rush, then, you know, he can kiss that reset goodbye. And oh my god, this is going to come down to the wire, as always with these guys. Oh, he could have rush confirmed that, but decides not to. You know, every hit matters. Oh my god, he limps away from that rush. That is so crazy. He limps away and like doesn't get that much hits. Now Yätta has to. Oh my god, this is going to go down in the last second, and Ville does it. He resets the bracket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woohoo! The character switch and the bracket reset. Is this winner's bracket cursed? Is this a cursed winner's bracket? Oh my god. Well, so for anyone who's new to this concept, this basically means that Ville has reset the bracket, so it's back to a 0-0 score. Yeah, so which also means that the actual like banning picks resets as well. So usually it's just like you ban 2 and then another one picks. Now it's back to the 1-2-1 banning phase. So when the players are doing this, I'm going to get some more water because my throat is killing me with this hype plays. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, okay, let's see. Okay, it seems like we're going back to sparring ring. Seems like we've cycled through all of the stages in this match up between these two players. And if it wasn't enough, we're going to see so many characters. Holy crap! Ville going with the pink Springman, and I'm actually not sure what kind of setup this is that he is electing to go with. Oh, and the score is actually 0-0, as previously mentioned. Fixing that right away. I'm almost saying like, that's kind of similar to my setup, but I don't want to go there. It's actually cool to see though. Usually these arms that are being used, and it would be really cool to see him take down Yätta as Springman, as I have not been able to the last 2 finals. But the bracket is reset, everything is back to square one, and the win is for anyone's to take. And you see, this is like, Yätta has told me this before, that his matchup against Springman is like, even though he wins, it's like such a struggle because you have to really keep track of the deflects and like find those openings between the deflects or before the deflects, not during one of them. And Ville is playing so solidly as a Springman right now, showing truly why he is the random king of Europe. Takes the first round here. Alright. Let's see if Yätta can like try to figure out and try to play as he is playing against me and totally wreck Ville, but it's going to be a bit difficult because Ville is playing actually not in the same way that I am playing, so it's interesting to see. His deflects are very solid though, so it's interesting to see how you know, playing all of these different characters, he manages to still get some of the finer details. We've been seeing this from other players as well, like Chateau or Meow, who's been really kind of aiming to be those random players, you know. The good thing about the Coolerang is actually that the rush, it's so tall, so whenever, like, even though Yätta tries to jump out of the way, then you usually don't get hit by it. Ooh, gets the Ice Mind Games. Well, 2 in a row and a grab. That's good. That's a lot, actually. Ooh, the rush tries. Oh, it doesn't actually end that one. I thought the Slammer would definitely end that for sure. Oh, stops. Wow, that was really cool from Yätta. You know, the light arms you can actually stop with a medium arm during the rush. So he's just like, nope, and decides to end that. The little streak there that Ville had. And for anyone just tuning in, this is actually the grand finals of this tournament. Ville has been resetting the bracket now, previously on a 3-2 score, and we're back on 0-0 here, using so many characters in this tournament. I think he's up to like 5 or 6 characters that he's used so far. Yätta, of course, being a true to the Ribbon Girl main, using only this kind of setup and only the choice of arms that we've been seeing. Not that much changes, I believe, in any of the matches. And Ville is playing very defensively, and it's kind of working out for him. The worst part for Yätta is when he actually has to be on the offensive, because that's a really tough thing to do against a Springman. But Ville is like really good at keeping the distance here. Oh, okay, Yätta kind of uncharacteristically uses a rush while Ville is down there. That didn't give him anything, actually. I do not believe that that's a mind game. I think that that's kind of nerves getting to Yätta. Yätta is still very new to these tournaments. This is his third ARMS tournament, and he's won the other 2 that he's ever been in. So he's been telling me that he's been really, you know, really nervous when playing these games. Oh my god. Nice grab from Ville. Can he finish this now? Take the lead for once now in this bracket, and he does the jumping rush. All right, Yätta must start to feel kind of worried about his chances. He might be dethroned tonight for the first time. And another thing to think about in these matches is because they're so long, it's just like, it's also a matter of fatigue, you know. We saw that with me in the previous tournaments, where it's just like, you get so tired that you're like, what do you do when you played for so long with a tournament going on for like hours on end? So it's also, besides a battle of skill, it's also a battle of, you know, stamina, who can keep their energy. We're going to go to Mausoleum for the next stage, which we haven't seen in a while, actually. And that actually, this is like, now we're getting on the another level of meta here, because Yätta is not only working against them, Ville is also working against the character choices, as we see here, going with the max brass now. So even if Yätta like decides to pick a stage, then Ville can choose a stage or choose a character which he, you know, plays better on that stage, which is like one of the good things about being a random player, is that you can just adapt way more quicker if you're able to keep track of all of the abilities and, you know, all of that stuff. And, you know, so far it's looking pretty solid from Ville, the Norwegian. Oh my god, he's just in Yätta's face right now. Oh my god. Yeah, catches Yätta in there. Puts him in red health immediately. This is a fast one. This is not going to go to the clock, I can sense already. Ville is just like not letting up on this pressure, being all up in Yätta's face here. And finishes it. before the, what is it, 45-second mark there, half of the time. And yeah, thank you for everyone who's tuning into this tournament as well. It's really nice to see that we can have this, and you know, even if you're not a Scandinavian player, you can always tune in to these events and have a look-see of what's going on, and learn these players, and you know, see that there's also cool players in the Nordic Europe. Ooh, okay, that shield broke kind of early. I thought that wasn't going to give much, but 150 or 140 is pretty good. Now, ideally, when playing against the max brass, you want a rush available for when the max brass goes into the red health, because, as said before, or as said by everyone, it's just you never say a GG to a max brass, and that's the reason being that when he goes into that buff state, there's just so many options for a max brass. So, but Ville is not gonna let that happen. Just grabbing, oh my god, several times in a row. 2-0. It's looking more and more like this winner's bracket is a cursed one in this Scandinavian Arms Open. On a match point here, and Yätta really needs to step up his game if he wants to turn this around and keep his tournament winning streak. So now it's almost like Yätta has to really dig into Ville's mind and like sense, okay, what kind of character would he be able to play? How should I adapt to that? Because he only knows what character it is when they actually load into the stage that they've selected, which is, you know, makes me almost think if we should have character picking rules, but that's actually something that hasn't been talked about that much in ARMS. As much as in other games like Street Fighter or Tekken. Okay, we're going back to sparring ring. No gimmicks here, just straight up punching. Interesting to see Yätta being on the back foot here as well. This is probably the first time in all of these tournaments where he has been pushed back like this. Can he withstand this max brass pressure? So immense. Almost needs a breather. Like I would definitely want a breather even between those games. But he's punching through that Hydra now 2 times in a row. It's working out for him. Oh, it's so scary because whenever you get hit by that chakram, you know that Ville is going to be right up there with a grab. Okay, if he's close enough, that is. We saw Yätta trying to stay, like, keep the distance before being in this. Okay, now it's actually looking like some of those hits are going through them. I'm not sure how it looks like for the players on the players' end, but hopefully not that horrible. Oh my god, okay, Yätta not being able to connect that rush. Okay, that one definitely went through him. Okay, we actually have to like check with the players after this one to see if they're feeling okay. But so far, like, it's staying kind of equal right now. If Yätta can keep this up, he's been like trying to just run away from Ville's pressure. There he finally gets a hit in, but Ville has a rush available. Ooh, this is difficult. Oh, there it is, the grab, of course. Alright, 10 seconds left on the clock, and it's looking like it's going in Ville's favor. And this looked like it was very laggy from both players. They were actually saying that so maybe we'll see here. If it persists, then we'll definitely try to play, like, replay this game here. Oh my god! Okay, now it's happening like really crazy stuff here on this one. It's very unfortunate that this is happening in the last part here. And it's looked like they are going to try to reset this one. Oh my god, this is way too much. Okay, yeah, okay, so they're going to... Yeah, alright. We're going to replay the last one here, and the players are going to like reset their internets here, or so we can actually have like a fair fight now, because we don't want to have you know, either player taking a win and it feeling unfair, especially when there's a prize pool involved. If you don't know, 20 euros for the winner and 10 euros for the runner-up. Hello and welcome to the stream, everyone who is new here. This is a Scandinavian arms tournament, which is open to anyone who is living or being from Denmark, Sweden and Norway. The reason that we have these requirements is just so we can have build a community for us. And for anyone who doesn't know, Danish and Swedish and Norwegian people can basically understand each other in their native languages. So we have this kind of connection between each other as countries, which others may not have, like in the same way at least. Like you don't have really that kind of thing where it's different languages, but we can still talk. So we've been trying to build this community, and it's been going well so far. It was a smaller bracket this time around, but it's been good, and there's been so many hype games actually. It looks like we're going to have to fix the overlays here, but as well. So I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm just casting this by myself. Maybe next time I'll be looking to have someone casting with me. But right now I wasn't able to get someone in the nick of time for today. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that you're having fun, whoever is tuning into this. And we'll be starting soon. I think Viljar is doing some like hard reset of his internet here, so he can actually, because he's the one who has been having issues previously, and not Yätta. So looking at the chat here a bit as well. Sorry, I haven't been interacting a lot with this, but just too many things that I have to keep track of. Yeah, and there are, like, you know, the communities in ARMS may be small, but there are like communities here and there, and they're popping out and growing. So, you know, we have this one in Scandinavia, but there's like small communities all over in America. There's one growing in England. There's one in France. The community in Japan is huge. Like, that's undeniable. Like, if you go on ranked in Japan, holy crap, you just like press the rank button and you instantly have a game whenever, like, even like in like, I searched at 3 AM when I was in Tokyo a couple of months back, and I could still find games, which is maybe a bit more difficult in Europe. There's a community in Oceania, so we've had a tournament with Australian and Australian, Thai, Pakistani players as well. And okay, we look like we're ready to go again for possibly the last game of tonight, between Norway and Sweden, and also Yätta and Viljar. Here we go. Whoa, the overlay is freaking out suddenly. Back to sparring ring. Okay, no surprises this time. We're just going to play it as we did the last time. Let's hope that the connection is a bit fairer this time around. Ooh, very small grab there from Ville. Usually those grabs from Max Brass are very wide, but again, that's very interesting. It's just a tiny little grab. Whenever we see other Max Brasses like Pega, they just like come flying in with a just like a big old hug. But this is more like a poke in the stomach. Ville has a significant lead this time around, and has put Yätta once again in the deep red here. Yätta is not... Oh, just barely jumps over that chakram to stay alive. Oh my god. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. So Yätta here on the last round. Okay, and the connection seems to be better between both of the players as well. Always good to hear. Okay, that grab looked a bit iffy, but hopefully we can see Yätta getting back from this. This is very unfortunate that this is happening during the grand finals. Usually we don't have these kind of problems, but Yätta actually manages to nail that rush with 365 damage. Could this be the comeback that he has been wishing for? Oh my god. Oh, and this Viljar just like approaching so slowly. It's so scary when you're up against a Max Brass. Oh, and he's not... Oh, okay. He still gets 270. I was gonna say that it's not the same. You can't really hit Ribbon Girl on the end lag there, but still manages to. That side dash has, as I said before, been nerfed on the Ribbon Girl, so not as easy to just sidestep or like jump out of a rush as before. Okay, now this is very difficult here for both players. Okay, Yätta has a rush, so he should be looking to finish this. Oh, he's not able to. Okay. Oh my god. Puts Ville in the deep red. Now he has a rush and he's going to finish the game. Alright. This might have been the last game. But we'll see if the both players agree that this was like a fair game. Otherwise, we'll just check back in so we get the right thing here, guys. We don't want things to be unfair. But this may be the dethroning of Yätta. I'll just check before. Okay, Yätta. No, okay, this is going to be the last game of tonight. So Yätta finally dethroned by the Norwegian player Viljar.